Hey guys, I know I've been gone a while. Guys, remember those poopy ass videos showing the possible future of the next generation of consoles? No? Really?
Have we already hit Unk status?
Back in the 2000s, there was a trend of predicting what the ideal future of gaming, or honestly, in general, what the modern tech would be in the future. So people made these 3D renders of what we potentially could see. And these were just like for fun. People truly believed that these would be what the consoles would look like. I was people. I loved watching those videos as a kid, showing these crazy predictions, and I truly believed like these were work in progress renders or something. There's this one infamous video that lists the most badass tech you'll ever see. Future gen consoles Wii 2, PS4, and Xbox 720. And the music. Well, I can't play it. It's the one that goes like, let the bodies hit the floor. Looking back at it now though, you really think the PS4 and the controller is gonna be made out of glass? Like, I'm gonna sneeze and that shit will be in pieces. The Xbox 720, this was gonna be the next Xbox after 360. This is the console people think about when talking about the next gen predictions. Well, 17 years ago. And the reason it's the next Xbox is because Xbox 360 plus 360 equals 720. Hey, so it gotta be the next console. But you know, me and you, all of us, are waiting for that Xbox 1440. There's also this trend of including 1,000,000 buttons on these controllers. Like, it's controls for a spaceship accumulated into this little ass controller. Consoles were not the only ones. The iPhone was on this trend as well. Like, when people had to predict what the next iPhone would be, it would be this really long phone. And that's because kids, man, I'm Unk, you know what I mean? Back in the day, when the iPhone looked like this, for each installment, the iPhone would get longer and longer. So we didn't really know when it stopped, so we would assume, yes. So if the iPhone 4 looks like this now, the iPhone 10 must look like this. Or the iPhone is maybe super bendy. And gather around, kids, I'll explain why. The reason for that as well is because there was kind of a scandal with the iPhone 6 where it was easily bendable, which broke it. So we assumed, okay, I realized I've been saying we this whole time, like y'all were stupid as me. But I assumed that it would be this bendy paper thin phone. By the way, do not look up bendy iPhone. I thought as well, the next iPhone would be made out of glass or the whole thing is made out of pure screen. Why? Honestly, there's no reason for that at all. Also, with the glass PS4, why do we want our tech break in one single breath? What's going on with that? Hey, speaking of phones, don't get me started on the Wii phone. What I would do to get the Wii phone. This one, I unironically, quite literally, emotionally, spiritually thought was real. I just thought it made sense because, like, the Nintendo DS was a thing, like, it's portable. And the Wii as well was just around, and like I thought it would be like one thing. Yeah. You can call Mario. Okay, I'm gonna be real on why I made this video. The reason I showed you all these fake consoles is to give an example and to show you the real thing. Coming from one of the best-selling consoles along with the PS2 and Nintendo Switch, the next installment, the Sega Dreamcast 2. I remember my friend showed this video to me during recess in like 4th grade. And trust me, I wasn't convinced yet. I'm dumb, but not that dumb. I was like, nah, this has to be fake. But then at the end of the video, when it showed Sega's logo, he said, look, it's Sega's logo, so it gotta be real. So no joke, I waited for this console for years. Until my brain was developed enough, which like last year, and that was where I found out it was fake. Okay, there are so many other ridiculous consoles I could talk forever about, but it's less about the consoles and just the era of the internet I truly miss. This was definitely at the fruitiger arrow time of the internet, with the style kind of fantasizing what the future could look like. You know, with everything being shiny and made out of glass and stuff, but now that AI is around, you can make a shitty concept art of the console in less than 10 seconds. which really loses the magic of the whole thing, because back then, it was really just passionate people that used their skill, love, and creativity, well, less creative than others, to have a vision of the future of gaming. Now, I ain't trying to say that, oh, I was born in the wrong generation. No, I'm looking fond of days that were truly like no other. With game subscription services on the rise and console market is also in the decline as well. Well, Nintendo on top, no glaze. That will be a time where there won't be any consoles anymore. There are kind of PS6 concepts, I guess, but it really isn't the same. Wait, by the way, now that I'm already in Google, if you want to see the interesting world of fake consoles or really any kind of tech, do this. So you can search PS4, for example, and then you go to Tools, and then over in Tools, you go to Anytime, and then Custom Range, and this is where the magic happened. Just any year that the PS4 hasn't been out. So 2010 to 2012, because it came out in 2013, I think. And look at that. Here's the wondrous world of fake consoles. You will now have a glimpse of the past. All right, subscribe. See y'all in a few years.